Okay, the speed 0, yep, it makes it stop. Full speed, yep, that seems to work. And the torque doesn't really do anything until you have several cars. The only reason I've got it included is when you have more than one car and they get stuck, if they sort of get jammed up against each other, sometimes just cranking up the torque stops them getting stuck. But I can just test that the torque's working by just turning it down to 0 and the car should stop. Yes, it does, and put it back up again. Okay, the torque seems okay. Now the noise frequency, that'll make the car steer left to right a bit faster if I crank it up, so let's just try that. It's on 0.7, so I'll go to 2.7. Only applies inside the circle, obviously. And as you can see, I think it's twitching just a bit more. Let's even see it from the top. Yeah, it's definitely twitching faster. Okay, I can put the frequency back down to something a bit more sensible. Now the amplitude, what this is going to do is if I crank up the amplitude, it'll make it on full lock, make the car be on full lock more than it would normally be. So if I just turn the amplitude up, say to something crazy, it should spend a lot of time on full lock, and it is doing. This might be useful if I stick my Dalek model on this car, because it'll spin a bit on its axis. Okay, so that's the noise amplitude. The seed, let's just double check that the seed's working. What this should do is if I change the seed and then reset it to 0, it should go in a different direction. So it goes off to the right and turns to the left a bit, so I'll reset it and a different seed value and it goes to the left. So I think we could say that this seed is changing the way it drives around the scene. Okay, re-entry delay, that's the last thing to check. I know, I'll put it right down to 0 and see what happens. When it comes back through the circle, it should go straight to the random steer, and it does. Okay, now I'll put it on a fairly high value, and when it comes back in the circle, it should go almost to the centre before it goes back into the random. Yep. Okay, well I think that's just about road tested, so let's just look at some 3D models. Okay, well I've got a little computer mouse here and it's actually got a flashing scroll. The scroll flashes for some reason. So let's stick him on our random car and see what he looks like. I might even include this in a download if I'm feeling generous when I upload this video. Where are we? Copy. Here's my dynamic random car. Paste. Oh, it's not too bad size wise. Let's look at this